Bibo. I'll tell him, congratulations on your new house, man. I see you building a massive home for your family, for your children. When we all said, yeah, no, soccer players after football, they of course, they're scraping for things. But there you are, boom, on your Instagram, you're posting a massive house worth a lot of money. Personal achievement, personal development?
No, it's gonna go down to football again. That's why I said I always say everything I have, everything that I know is football. The house I'm building is because it's not my first time owning a property. I had a property in Bonikas, then I sold that one. That's why I'm building this one. It's another chapter in my life through the difficult things I've faced, and I'm grateful to what I'm achieving now and what God has done for me.
Manje njengoba silaba zokuqala TV la.
That's why ngisho in the fridge but ngicela in the fridge for my Hisense the TV.
Okay, so maybe in the future we might see you in coaching, like maybe coach or something.
Yes, I was talking to Manje, like I would like to do that because of most of the time I'm in the Free State and they want to give me opportunities because they want to start an academy, and so I need to back myself up with some more education, and so I wanna start doing that also.
You're going to do the badges, the coaching badges?
Yes, I want to do it.
What have you been up to lately, apart from building your house and all of that? Just in terms of the football itself or the lifestyle?
Not much in football, but I've been at home, and so as you said, as like before when I started, like as I said already, before after my band, I was not, to be honest with myself, I was not okay, like mentally and everything. So I had to go through psychologists, and after the Swallows, and then I started as a fresh, and then I went back home. I've been just focusing on myself and my son, and I think that's been positive to be closer to where I started, to be closer to my parents, and yeah.
So are you saying now you are well and you are fine, and can we expect the Bibo to be the normal jolly Bibo without even thinking about the past? And what's your foresight in terms of
I would say like it's something that happened in my life. It's in the past, and for me I needed to be honest with myself, and because now I'm not a footballer anymore, so I need to use my brain to make money, to make a living, and it's something that I'm doing now, and then I needed that, and because like I went back because I needed to work and to get money, but I was not mentally okay, but I did that, and my father's been there for me, like he's there, he's taking care of me, and now I'm ready to do anything that I want to do with a fresh mind and everything.
People, will you sort of invite opportunities where you can be used to empower current footballers? Because we know the story of the challenges that are there. The players are tying, clubs are tying, but somehow the same thing keeps on happening all the time. Are you available for whoever wants to use you as somebody who has walked this path to impart knowledge and assist?
For sure, I'm available, and also I have a son, and I don't want that to happen to him, and so I'm the father, so I have to teach him the right things. So like it's not only for my son, for everyone that plays football and anyone who's younger than me that's gonna face life, and so they might be not lucky like me to come back again and start again. So I was fortunate, and I thank God for that. Then I'm willing and I'm available for opportunities like that.
Okay, so I mentioned ukuthi after stint sakho kwi-Swallows uye wabonana nama-psychologist. So how important is it for our players to take care of the mental health there?
It's very important because of like the footballers deal with a lot of things, and I think it needs to be introduced in the PSL, in the clubs where players talk, because they face a lot of things because they act strong. You see them when they don't play, because I can guarantee you now is a lot of footballers drink alcohol a lot. They drink too much. It's not only the stress in the field, it's a lot of things that you face, and because of most others they can't handle it because of people when they see on TV or you're playing for for Pirates or Sundowns, you think you have money, and then now you're trying to live the life that you can't even manage. So those things have helped, to be honest to ourselves, to be honest to our pockets, and to look after it, because of like we need to look after. Most footballers, we don't look after what brings food on the table, what we don't invest in our bodies. We don't do stuff like that, what they do in Europe. So because we think now if I can get a car, then I'm fine, I can rent in mid-rent. I think that's what we need to change the mentality of it now.
People, are there any players that you are looking at currently who could probably do with some help based on how they live off the camera, off the field? And are there any players that you have actually assisted?
There's a lot of players I'm talking to even at the moment, and but like what I can say is that even us, they told us, don't do this, don't do that. I still did it. So it's up to whoever that wants to listen, then to follow that. Because not Bascelile, and then even Nawalandela, Bazobajela. So you need to take it for yourself and your family, because we're not hating Tina Kupela or the fans, you're hating your family. And it's just very, very sad to see your parents whereby they were so proud of you, and then you let them down with stuff outside football.
On the field of play, the Sundowns dominance has continued for 7 years. In terms of the league itself, what's your preview of this season as we're just about to get it started? Let's forget about the MTN 8. Yes, it's on now. It's only 4 teams left. But where do we go from here, according to you?
I think that's how Sundowns is doing. It's not always about the money. I think that's how they treated the professionalism. I don't know about other teams like closely, but like I can see how the players are treated, how they treat themselves. The players of Sundowns, how they treat themselves, how they live. I think it's a difference. And teams like Pirates, they have the squad to challenge Sundowns. And then, like, you can't always be happy to win MTN. It's easy. For me, it's always easy to win MTN, Nedbank. But the league, I always respect teams that win the league, because I know how difficult it is. I've been through that, and I've won leagues. I know how difficult it is, and it shows you as a player you grow in other way.
People, there are those who are saying, when you look at Pirates in the Champions League, obviously Pirates have got a good enough squad domestically to challenge Sundowns and cross in the league. But when you look at the Champions League, they don't really have enough Champions League experience to can go there. Most of the players there have not played on a continent. Just the way you've seen them, do you think they can really make a mark on the continent?
Yeah, for sure. Because even us, when we were playing, we didn't have experience. But I think that's where we're gonna need our national teams from the lower levels, under 17, because you experience traveling outside the country, the environment outside the country. And I think that's when you're going to need our national teams, under 17s, under 20s, to get clubs to have players playing for the national team. Then I think it's going to help the country also, even for Pirates. I think like you gain experience by playing. I don't think you can go to school and say like, I know going there, you study about the place. You need to go play and suffer, or to play well, then you're going to gain experience. It starts like that. That's how I see it.
What have you made of Masongani?
He's a good player. I like him, man. But like I always say, like I don't judge players early. I've always been like that, even when I was playing. That's why I respect players that do it season after season. I was talking about Limufukeng. Or like now it's gonna be the toughest season of his life. Now he needs to show people they know him now. So it's gonna be difficult. That's what Coach Gavin told me on my second season, and I saw it. I've experienced it. It's gonna be difficult. So if you can go for second season, third season, then you maturing, you growing as a player, then you have something special for the country.
Top 5?
Overseas move again?
Out?
Overseas move again? Is it the right time for him?
It's possible. It's up to him. It's up to him. The country's behind him. We all love him. So.
Top 5 players in the country right now?
Right now, Ronan Williams, Tembazwani, no, I'll go for those 3 for now.
Ivan. I see Ivan and Pan.